Good morning, TikTok. Good morning, YouTube. Happy Monday. How is everybody out there in TikTok land and YouTube? If you guys are new here to my TikTok, make sure you go to the top and follow me. If you're new on my YouTube, make sure you go to the top and subscribe. Good morning. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Good morning. I am in Central Florida, and I was born and raised here, and we have had a crazy last couple of days of hot. So it's been, excuse me, like 100 degrees. And the other day it was 102 here. So if you're new to my page, my husband and I live in Clermont, Florida on the Clermont chain of lakes. And we always go out on our boat. And we went on the boat Saturday. Like I said, I was born and raised here, but you never get used to the heat. And we went on our boat Saturday and we stayed on it for about 3 hours and literally had to come in, even in the water swimming. It is so hot here. So we're supposed to have another 100 degrees here today. And then the next couple days, it's going to be in the 80s, which I told my husband will feel like a breath of fresh air after all these 100-degree temperatures we've had. Good morning. So if you guys are new here, make sure you like, and go to the top and follow me. If you're on my TikTok, if you're on my YouTube, go to the top and subscribe. Good morning. If you guys are new here, my name is Casey Humphrey. I'm a 54-year-old wife, mother, and an empty nester. Our children grew up and moved out about 10 years ago, left us as empty nesters, and for the next 8 years, my husband and I worked paycheck to paycheck. We were capped out on our income, and the cost of living kept rising. So after 8 years, I realized we weren't doing the things that we thought we would be doing as empty nesters. So I went online and in the past 2 years learned how to make money online. Good morning. So if you guys are new here, make sure you like, and go to the top and follow me and tell me where you're watching from. And are you guys having the heat that we're having? It has been over 100 degrees all last week for like the last 7 days here. It's been crazy. Good morning. So 2 years ago, my husband and I, forgot to turn my phone off. Hold on. So 2 years ago, I told my husband that as empty nesters, you know, when you're raising your children, you dream about when they move out and grow up and move out, you're going to have all this extra money to go take the vacations, go on the cruise, do all the things you know, that I dreamed of. And then, like I said, 2 years ago, we had been doing this for 8 years, and both of our incomes were capped out. We couldn't really advance in our jobs. We were living comfortable and paying our bills, but the cost of living kept rising. So 2 years ago, I started online and told my husband I was sick and tired of being sick and tired of living paycheck to paycheck and watching all these people online make money. I don't know if you guys remember the Backpack Kid on YouTube, and there were several of those that were making big money 2 years ago. And I said, if they can do it, I can do it. So here I am 2 years later, and I completely changed our whole life by learning how to utilize free social media to make money online. Good morning. Tell me where you guys are watching from this morning. Good morning. So in a quest for trying to figure out how to break out of that cycle of living paycheck to paycheck, like I said 2 years ago, I was so sick and tired of our kids had grown up and moved out. They were doing well. They both moved to different states. We have one in Kentucky and one in New Jersey. And then I soon realized that, yes, I made enough money, but I didn't have the time to go visit them. So I've been a real estate appraiser for 20 years, and I had my own business. I couldn't just pick up and leave when I wanted. So if I had to go visit them, I had to leave on a Friday night and come home on a Monday morning. And I just felt like I never got to spend time with them. I didn't have the money, the extra money to go as much as I wanted to. So if you're an empty nester on here or you're retired, make sure you watch this whole live, because I'm going to tell you how learning how to make money online changed my whole everything. Good morning. Tell me where you guys are watching from. Are y'all having the same heat wave that we are? It has been miserable here. I actually went outside this morning to do my TikTok videos about an hour ago, and it was already 85 degrees with 99% humidity. It's crazy hot here. Good morning. So if you are stuck in a rut like I was and you feel like you can't get out, like I said, I had worked my appraiser career at that point for 17 years. And you guys, 20 years ago when I started as an appraiser, the fee was $325 for the homeowner, and now it's maybe gone up to $375 per appraisal. Sometimes they're $425, but my pay never hardly changed in 20 years. So I wasn't getting any raises. I didn't have any sick time. I didn't have any vacation time. I didn't have no retirement. So everybody thought that on the outside, it looked like my life was glamorous because I was the go-to appraiser in my county. Everybody called on me. Everybody wanted to use me. And everybody thought it was glamorous that I get to go in houses every day and look at people's homes. But what they didn't see was that I was out measuring homes in 100-degree weather. I was also on constant deadlines. It's not uncommon for a lender to order an appraisal and they want it back in 3 days. And then you multiply that times you're doing 10 of those a week. You're hot and tired. It stays hot here 8-9 months out of the year. So by 2 years ago, I knew my career wasn't going to go. I was capped out. And my husband's a blue collar worker and he works for the county and his job's capped out. The only reason he stayed at his job was because he had his medical and retirement, sorry. So I just feel like 2 years ago, all I yearned for was to go visit our grown children and be able to take my phone or my laptop and be able to leave for more than a day at a time or 2 days at a time and have the money to go do that. Good morning. If you guys are new here, make sure you like, tap that heart, and make sure you follow me. And if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. So 2 years ago, guys, I'm just going to share this with you, and then I'm going to get to what we're doing here today, but hopefully this will help you. So in the past 2 years, I've done affiliate marketing. I've done 3 Etsy stores. I've done Shopify. I've done drop shipping. I've taken 3 or 4 digital marketing courses. So hopefully what I share with you today will shave off some time. If you're trying to Google or search on the internet how to make extra money, especially if you're an empty nester or you're retired. So I promote the Legacy Builder Program, which just came out April 1st. And I'm going to show you guys what that's all about. This is the first of its kind that it sets up the entire business for you. So you don't have to try to figure out what an email automation is. You don't have to figure out what a squeeze page is or a capture page. It's basically a business in a box. So especially if you're older like myself, I started learning how to make money online at 52 years old, and I'm 54 now. And Legacy Builder Program is literally built for people our age because it is that beginner friendly. So if you've ever watched any of my videos on my page, if you don't follow me, make sure you do. I talk about that now more than ever, even than 2 years ago, it is the easiest to make money online than it has ever been. So I'll go back 2 years ago when I took my first digital marketing course. I had Etsy shops. I still have one. Etsy, you guys can start with Etsy because a lot of people try to. Etsy is a lot of work, and a lot of customer service. But anyways, 2 years ago when I started those Etsy shops, I took my first digital marketing course because I was paying for ads on Instagram to drive traffic to my Etsy shop. So 2 years ago, I took that first digital marketing course and it taught me how to drive traffic to my Etsy store, to my Etsy website. So the main purpose of any of these digital marketing courses that you see is to teach you how to attract your perfect customer, draw them to your website for free, and you don't have to pay for ads on social media. So that is where I began 2 years ago. Then I took a second digital marketing course, and they said, oh, now you have MRR. So for those of y'all that are new, because I didn't know this last 2 years either, MRR is Master Resale Rights. So 2 years ago, that second course that I took said, well, you can take our course, but now you can promote it on social media and you can earn money from it too. Well, it didn't show you how to set that up properly. So it was just, oh, put a Stan Store in your bio and promote it on social media. I tried that. I had a few sales, but nothing crazy. So you guys, over the past 2 years, up until about 7 months ago is when I discovered the blueprint, which then was the 6-figure blueprint. And the 6-figure blueprint showed you step by step how to have an automated business working for you in the background. So that's what I'm going to share with y'all today. So that was the first time that anything had been really put together to give you what you needed in order to make money online. So now, advanced to April 1st, the Legacy Builder program. Thank you for the gifts. So now the Legacy Builder program on April 1st has made it even easier and more beginner friendly than it's ever been. So the Legacy Builder program will teach you as a beginner. It will show you how to set up your website, and I'm going to show you on my little board in a minute. And you can have a website. The website's pre-built for you. All you have to do is put your pictures and a couple paragraphs, and you have that your own website set up within 2 to 4 hours. Then it gives you all your email automations, and I'm going to show y'all what the automations are. That is the most key thing to making a passive income online, is having those automations working in the background for you. So that is when, if you've seen my videos or you've seen any of us in the Legacy Builder, that we talk about working 2 hours a day from our phone, and I'm going to show y'all exactly what the 2-hour workday is. So you can learn how to work 2 hours a day from your phone while you have your automated business in the background working for you. So as a beginner, you can set this up. If you purchased your program this afternoon, by tomorrow morning, you are up and running and you are online earning money with 4.9 billion people on social media every day. And you go on social media for free. You learn how to attract your customer to your website, and then you make daily pay. So I'm going to show you guys each component. We'll start with the automated system and the website. So let me just show you real quick your website. Once you pick which program you want with Legacy Builder. Thank you, Trina, for the roses. Good morning, y'all. If you're new here, make sure you follow me or you like. So when you promote Legacy Builder program, which I promote 4 digital products that are in the e-learning industry that were already built for me, and we'll talk about that some more. So there's several components that all need to work together in order for you to make a steady passive income. One of those components is you need to promote digital products. That means you don't have any physical products, but you need to promote products that are in high demand. So in the Legacy Builder program, I promote 4 of those programs that are in the e-learning that are trending in high demand. And the reason they're in high demand is because, like I said, it's the first of its kind that puts it all together for you as a beginner, and you can start and learn and earn how to make a passive daily income. So first of all, it starts with your website. So on your website, like I said, when you pick your program, the website is already built for you. The website costs you $29, a one-time fee. And if you see here, all you have to do is copy and paste your photo and put one little blurb here about yourself. So you guys, that's it. Your website's built for you and done. You can have this website up and running in probably 2 hours. You don't have to have any tech skills. All it is copy and paste. Good morning. Make sure you guys go to the top and like. So you have your own website. This is part of your automations that are working for you, which allows you to work 2 hours a day from your phone and make daily pay. And the key to all of this, like I said, is putting it all together, and you have every component working correctly for you. And that this day and age, you can make a daily passive income. So let's start. That was your website. That'll take you maybe 4 hours max to put together. So my website is www.dailypaytoday.com. That's because we get paid daily. And then with the Legacy Builder program, you get your email automation. So what your email automation is your email, once your customer clicks on your website, it's going to take them right to your emails. So your email is the main component of your automations. That is what's talking to your customers. As soon as your customer so if you go to my link in my bio and you click on it, it's going to say enter your best email address. You enter your email, and then my email automation is going to email you right back from me and show you exactly what programs I offer. So you're not calling customers, you're not bugging your friends and family, you're not even really speaking to a customer. The only time I speak to a customer is if they email me back and say, I need clarification on something. So this is part of your automated system in 2024 that allows you to make a passive daily income. So you've got your email automations talking to everybody. So all of these automations are included in Legacy Builder. And like I said, to do your website, it's a $29 website fee. Oh, I couldn't read it backwards. Sorry. You have one-time investment, and then you have no monthly fees. So let me just show you some of these automated pages real quick. So guys, the automation, like I said, oops, wrong way, sorry. The automations, like I said, is the key to you having a 2-hour workday, and you can take your phone and go travel wherever you want. Like I said, this was the reason I was so compelled to do this, was because now I can take my phone and I can go travel to New Jersey, I can go travel to Kentucky, and I can work 2 hours a day from my phone. And all these automated pages are working in the background for me, so I don't have to speak to every customer. So this is what when someone goes to the link in your bio, this is the first page of your automations. It shows your customer to put their email here, and then it takes them to your website. It takes you to a video and then a website. Then your other part of your automations, which Legacy Builder shows you how to do this, is you're going to do your social media. So in Legacy Builder program, you post 3 posts a day on social media, 1 long video and 2 short. This is part of your daily 2-hour workday, and we show you everything, from beginning to end on every social media platform. So if you don't know how to work TikTok, we have a whole module that shows you how to start your TikTok. We don't want you to have any followers, so you don't need to start any social media with followers. We teach you exactly how to do that. So I don't know about y'all, but I remember when my kids were teenagers that it was about influencers. Like Paris Hilton was an influencer, and it was all about if you were an influencer, they sold everything on the internet and made all the money. You don't have to be an influencer. So we want you to start your social media from scratch, because then you attract your perfect customer and you plant your real estate every day. This is your digital real estate. We show you exactly what to do each day with your social media. So I know a lot of y'all watching are probably thinking, oh, well, I don't want to show my face. Well, if you don't want to show your face on video, we have an entire module in Legacy Builder that is about faceless. So if you don't want to show your face, you're an introvert, and you don't want to get on TikTok or you don't want to get on Instagram, you can do the faceless, and the faceless does very well on Instagram. Good morning. So part of my 2-hour workday, and you learn this, so you're going to start your program with Legacy Builder. The beginning, you have a bunch of little video modules that's going to teach you about attraction marketing. It's self-paced. You can go at your own rate. Once you learn how to do the attraction marketing, which is a very simple skill to learn, then it shows you day by day exactly how to set up everything you need to do, including all your social media. So like I said, my 2-hour workday is I get up in the morning and check emails. Then I go on all my social media and check all my comments. I post 3 videos a day. So 3 a day on TikTok, one video that's 1 minute and one that's 30 seconds and one that's 10 seconds. So you guys, that once you learn how to do that, I went out this morning and in 10 minutes did my 3 posts for the day. It's not hard to learn. And especially if you're doing faceless, because you don't have to do the videos and you can just do your faceless post on Instagram. You can pre-schedule them all the way up to a month. So check emails, check all my social media comments, do my 3 posts a day, and then I do my lives. Now, these are your income earning activities in 2 hours. Now, if you want to go and take and learn other skills, now that you've learned how to attract customers, you can spend hours doing anything you want. So I spend a couple more hours a day every day creating extra streams of income for myself. So in the last 3 weeks, I've learned how to master Pinterest. So that's not included in your 2-hour workday. Your 2-hour workday is doing what I said, your emails, your 3 posts, checking your comments, and doing your live. And in the beginning, you can't go live anyway. You can go live at 800 followers on TikTok if you're a business, or you can go live at 1,000 followers on TikTok if you're personal. Good morning. Make sure you guys like, and make sure you follow me on TikTok. And if you're watching me on my YouTube, make sure you go to the top and subscribe. I go live every day at 10:30. And every day I try to talk about something different. So if you're watching, you'll learn something new every day. So you can do whatever social media platform you feel comfortable with. So we recommend you start. So let's just say you're on Facebook and you feel the most comfortable, then start with Facebook. Master that, and then you could add other social media. So I started with TikTok, then I started with my YouTube. And so I basically take my videos off TikTok and I put them in Snaptic. I don't know if y'all can see it. Snaptic is an app that you put your TikTok video in it and it takes the watermark off. So I literally do my TikTok post, I take the watermark off, I go straight to my YouTube, and in 2 seconds I download my YouTube video, same video. Then I started doing my Instagram, same way, same video, and then I do Pinterest, but my Pinterest I do faceless. So if you want to do faceless, Pinterest and Instagram are the 2 best faceless. I like doing Pinterest because I can go sit in my office and turn on Netflix and sit there for an hour, and all I do is copy and paste. And on Pinterest, I schedule mine 30 days out. So once I spend a couple hours and do all 30 days on Pinterest, I don't have to look at it again for another 30 days. And that's out there working for me. So you have, in Legacy Builder, you get all of the automations that you need to work together, but then you also have all your social media that is working. So all social media platforms, I'm trying to get back to my TikTok. So all social media platforms are the same, and they all have a few little different things that you need to learn. So what works for one might not for the other. So that's why I said pick the one you feel the most comfortable with, do your 3 posts a day, start earning your daily pay, and then move to the next. So when you look at TikTok, now I chose TikTok as my first social media. TikTok is based on people's searches. So if I just saw this morning where somebody went on and searched empty nester needing extra income, and it takes them straight to one of my videos, because all I talk about in my social media is extra income for empty nesters and retirees. So TikTok is always circulating your videos. You don't just post them and they disappear. I had somebody comment on a video on here that was from 40 days ago. So this is your automations working in the background too. And once you get into the algorithm in TikTok, so I'm for empty nesters on TikTok, and as soon as an empty nester comments on one of my videos, then TikTok goes, oh, well, let's go find some more empty nesters. So once you get into that algorithm, You have your perfect customer constantly being brought to you on TikTok. Hopefully that makes sense. So this is your digital real estate. These never go away, and these are working in the background for you just like your automations. So you guys, when you combined all that in 2024, if you were on here when I started 2 years ago, I couldn't figure out how to promote anything, but I didn't have all the pieces. I didn't have all the pieces put together for me. So this is kind of like paint by number now. All you do with Legacy Builder is just plug in and paint by number, and you start earning daily pay. So all you have to do is plug in, copy and paste, and be consistent. That's the second thing. Besides the automations, you have to be consistent doing it every day. Make your 3 posts, do your 2-hour work day. And if you are consistent and your videos get into the algorithm, you will see real quick, you will start making daily pay. It's not, a lot of people try to overthink it. It's not difficult at all. Like I said, well, in our digital growth community, there's 21,000 of us that all do Legacy Builder, and we all follow the same blueprint, showing us exactly how to do it every day. We have people from age 18 to now 82 years old. Y'all, we have 2 women that are 82 years old that literally do this every day. They copy and paste, they do their social media. I just saw one of them on their live the other day, and I was like, good for you. And we have a 64-year-old man, if you've been on my lives last week, that he did a faceless account on Instagram, and now 2 weeks ago, he posted in our community that he made $2,700 that week. 1 week, y'all, 7 days. And he's 64 years old and did faceless on Instagram. So it's all because we are all coachable. We plug in, we do our 2-hour work day. And when you're consistent, you will get in the algorithm, and then it will rain money because you're in the algorithm for, like my algorithm, I am all for empty nesters and for retirees. And that's all I talk about. So guess what TikTok does? It brings me all my customers who are empty nesters like myself. So you guys, I'm on a mission, and if you've been on my TikTok or any of my platforms, that I want empty nesters like myself to be able to pick up your phone, learn how to work a 2-hour workday, and go anywhere you want, and you don't have to worry about money in your bank. So if you're not following, make sure you do, because I do videos about this every day. So I feel like as empty nesters that we spent all these years raising our children, and we spent all these years dreaming about what we were going to do. And then if you're like me, you get to that point and you don't have the money to go do it. I want other empty nesters to feel what I feel now, the freedom to be able to take your phone and be able to just get up in the morning and book a flight and go see your kids, grandkids, or go take a vacation and take your phone with you and work 2 hours a day, and you have freedom. Y'all, the 6-figure blueprint when I started last year has given me my life back, and it has changed my life. I don't have to go sweat and measure houses as an appraiser no more. I don't have to do any of that. And now I can go see our grown children. We don't have grandchildren yet. But just the freedom to be able to pick up. My husband still works, like I say, because he carries our health insurance. But he's going to retire in the next year or two. And just the freedom for him and I to say, oh, you want to go to the Keys? And all I have to do is take my phone. You guys, I did a whole video yesterday that if you're sitting here scrolling mindlessly and you have social media, you can make money online. I call this my money maker, my money machine. So in 2024, if you're in a situation that you don't like and you want some extra money or you want some extra freedom, it is very simple to learn how to use this as your money maker. So I used to take my laptop everywhere. I don't even take my laptop now. This has every app on it that I need to run my business. I still have an Etsy shop. I run my full Etsy shop from my phone. I run all my digital products, all my digital marketing, everything I do right here at my fingertips. So like I said, if you're an empty nester or especially retired, you don't have to sit and be stuck at home. There is a way now that is the easiest and most basic it's ever been for people our age. Good morning. Good morning, Sugar Plum. That's cute. So tell me where you guys are watching from this morning, and make sure you go to the top if you're on my TikTok and follow me, and make sure you like, so TikTok will push this out. Good morning. So I was sitting here this morning thinking about generational wealth and how I grew up. My mom was single. We grew up back then. When I was growing up, I didn't know we were poor because we had fun. We had a fun childhood. We walked down the street on the sidewalks, and we had to be home at night when the street lights came on. And when you're growing up, you don't realize it. I didn't realize it till way later that we were poor. And then my grandparents lived in Texas, and my grandmother never worked, which she would be almost 100 now. She never worked. My grandfather worked. But when I became an adult and got married and got our first house, my grandmother in Texas would come stay for 6 weeks. She would come from Texas to Florida, and she would come stay with us for 6 weeks at a time. And she didn't have any money. Her and my grandfather was a brick mason. They lived a very basic, simple life. And I can remember she would come stay with me for 6 weeks at a time, and she would always be so thrilled because she would tell all of her friends that she was going to Florida. But you guys, she would come stay with me. I loved it. She would help me with my kids, and she would sit at the table every morning and have her coffee, do her crossword puzzle. Then she would watch her shows. If any of y'all remember your shows, your soap operas during the day. Then she would watch Jeopardy at night, but she never had the money to go anywhere. So I was thinking about her over the weekend, and even 2 years ago, I told my husband when I was sick and tired of us not having the money, I would say to him, I don't want to end up being like my grandmother and having to go visit somewhere and don't have a dime to go do anything. So I was thinking about her over the weekend, and I thought she would be so blown away if she knew you could go on your phone and look into a camera and earn money now. And then I remember all the things she used to sit and tell me that she dreamed in her whole life that she wanted to go do, and she couldn't go do it. Like she wanted to go to Graceland, Elvis's house, and she died like 10 years ago, but she never went, y'all. She never got to go do things like that. So 2 years ago, that weighed heavy on my mind that I want to live my life to the fullest, and I've raised my kids, and my time is now. 2 years ago, I told my husband, come hell or high water, I'm gonna learn how to make money online because I want a different life. My moral of that story is I don't want to be my grandmother and say, I wish I could go do this and I wish I could go do that. I want to go do it. And especially, I'm 54, my husband's almost 61, especially us go do things now while we're still able. So I would encourage y'all, if you're on here, it doesn't matter what age you are, Legacy Builder is very beginner friendly. It will teach you step by step from day one how to learn how to make a passive, consistent income online. And all you have to do is plug in. So if you guys have it, go to that link in my bio, put your best email address, and I'll email you back exactly what I'm promoting. It's 4 programs in the e-learning industry. They're in high demand. You can start as low as 100, 300, 600, or 900, and it's a one-time investment. Then you have your $29 website fee, and you are set up and ready to go. So when you guys go up there to that link in my bio, it's going to send you back a video. When you get that video, click here to start. And then when you get to my website, let me just show y'all real quick because a lot of people get confused. if you want to get your program today, there's installment plans on all of them, but I'm going to show you where. So this is what the website looks like. This is the top. So the top is going to show you all this. Scroll all the way down. Let me just show you. Scroll all the way down to the bottom. Hold on. Okay. So you see this right here? You can start at 900, and then when you scroll down, you'll see this, you guys. It's, oh, well, where'd it go? Hold on. Oh, here we go. Scroll down until you see these, 600, 300, and 100. So it all depends on your dreams and your goals. You know, if you want to be able to earn 600 a day daily pay, start at 600. That's where I started. And if you start at 600, you can promote 600, 300, and 100. That gives you 3 streams of income right off the bat. So see, here's your click here to get started, and then you've got your installment plans right here. And when you scroll these, here's the $900. The $900 is the most popular. That is the one I sell the most of. If you start at 900, then you can earn 900 daily. You can earn 900, 600, 300, and 100. And that $900 program, if you click right in here, it has installment plans. And like I said, once you click on your program, it takes you right into building your website out. So you're up and running by the next day. With that website the way it is now, it's even better than when I started last year. And you just copy and paste your picture. Like I said, you can have your whole website done in 2 hours. Then you add pay buttons, which is your PayPal or your Stripe, and it walks you through exactly how to do that. And then that way by tomorrow morning, you're open for business. So once you get your website set up, it's going to take you right into day one. So these are interactive courses, you guys. These aren't just take a course and figure it out on your own. These are interactive that show you every day exactly what to do. So once you get that website started, then you're going to go into module 1, says day 1. It's going to show you day 1 through 7. It's going to go from launch to profit in 7 days. Shows you every day. Then we have another one that is 0K, 0 to 10K in 30 days. And that 30-day program shows you every day from day 1 to day 30 how exactly to earn $10,000 a month. And that's not uncommon at all. So it breaks it all down. You'll learn how to do your attraction marketing, which is a very easy skill. If you're already on social media and you know how to use social media, you're halfway there. If you know how to post and do social media, you're almost all the way there. And like I said, once you attract that perfect customer and you get in the algorithm on each one of your social medias, that social media is working for you. So you're not out trying to call customers, you're not bugging your friends, you're not speaking to anyone because you've got all your stuff on automation. So guys, think about this. When you hear automations working for you in the background, has anybody heard of Amazon? Has anybody out there? Just kidding. So Amazon started this years ago and they've perfected automated business. So now we're so accustomed to, you get on your phone and go to Amazon and you type in what you want. You don't talk to anybody. You're not calling anyone. They have perfected automations. So now with the Legacy Builder program, an everyday person like you and I can have the same automation set up. So you think about it. Amazon, you don't talk to anybody. And if you want to return it, you hit return and they send you you print the thing off your printer and you don't talk to anybody. So think about how much money Amazon has saved over the years and how much volume they do because they are automated. You guys see, that's what I'm saying. This is the key to having an automated business. Now that you and I, normal everyday people, we have access to these automations. Those automations are working in bulk, talking to bulk customers for you. And once you get in the algorithm and you're making daily pay, you've got all that working for you in the background. So you're not killing yourself to talk to everybody. the hardest thing I do, and I'm joking, is to come on here live. And it's not hard. And that's another thing that a lot of people think in the beginning, that you have to be an influencer, you have to have followers. The real key to all of this is you have to be yourself. So you are your own brand. So if people come on my live and they like me, they stay. If they don't, they keep moving. And maybe they'll connect with somebody else that they like. But you are your own brand. There's nobody like you. So we teach you that too, about how to be your own brand. And some customers are going to be drawn to you, and some people might say, she's not my cup of tea. But I never know that. This is a rejection-free business. If somebody scrolls on, then they scroll on, and I don't even know and don't really even care. Just like when you have a troll on your TikTok. Back a couple of years ago, people would argue with them. When you have a business online, all I do is go on there and block them. I mean, it's a business. I don't want you trolling my business. Block. So it's a rejection free, no matter what way you look at it. Same way Amazon is. Amazon's fully automated, just like my business is. So think about it, like I said, about if you want to return something to Amazon, you don't even have to call and argue or beg them to return. You just click a button. So they perfected it, and now people like us in the everyday world can take advantage of that same system. And that's how, when everybody says, I made money in my sleep, and I have a passive income, but it is true. So when I first started 2 years ago, I didn't understand all this. So I kept thinking, this doesn't make any sense. How could you have enough customers and talk to enough customers to make a passive income? Because 2 years ago, I didn't understand the automations. Now that I understand them, they blow my mind. Like prime example, last week, I posted my video at night on TikTok. I went to bed about 8 o'clock. Don't judge me, I'm old. My husband gets up early. I posted my video at 8 o'clock, and when I woke up the next morning, it had 9,000 views, y'all. 9,000 views, which is a lot for a content creator and me. But I'm not worried about views. I'm worried about customers. So I couldn't talk to 9,000 people through the night while I was asleep. And then half of those people, 4,500 of them, went to the link in my bio, and 1 out of 20 bought my programs. That's the power of automations and getting a daily pay passive income business, is when you have 4,500 people went to that link in my bio, and for the next 2 days, my automation showed them everything I was promoting, and 1 out of 20 purchased a program. That is automations. That is what gives you your life back. So not only you have this working for you in the background, you've got money going straight to your bank account, 100% commission, and you're not speaking to anyone. All you're doing is doing your 3 pieces of social media a day. And like I said, when you start learning your other social media platforms, I mean, you guys, it might take me 20 minutes to film my 3 pieces of content, and then maybe another 10 minutes. So 30 minutes, 40 minutes a day max, I'm on 4 different platforms with my digital real estate. And that's all working for me. So like I said, 9,000 people viewed my video, 4,500 people went through my email funnel, 1 out of 20 purchased, and I couldn't even talk. There would be no way I could even speak to 45 people that day. But you guys, unless somebody emailed me back and had a question, I didn't speak to anybody. So that is the power of automations now. All right, guys, so does anybody have any questions? Because I'm about to get off here. Good morning. Where are you guys watching from? Good morning. Make sure you guys go to the top and follow me if you're on my TikTok, and if you're on my YouTube, make sure you go and subscribe. All right, guys, so I'm going to get off here for the day. Go up to the very top and put your best email address. Go to that link by my face. It says Pay Daily Today. put your best email, and I will email you back everything that we've talked about. It'll give you the exact, show you all the programs, everything you need to know. And if you have any questions, then you can email me back from there because that goes straight to me. All right, guys, I'm going to hop off here for today. I'm here every day at 10:30 a.m. Good morning. If you just hopped on, I'm getting ready to get off. Make sure you go up to the top to that link in my bio, put your email, and it'll send you back everything that I was talking about today. All right, you guys, I will be back here at 10:30 a.m. tomorrow. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.